Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Head into last night's sleep research and see how things went for me. I think I didn't get as much rest as I normally do. I had to spend a little bit of time just lounging around in bed this morning. Might be just changing of seasons. Well, at least it's a full night of sleep, so that's good. I was afraid some of my tossing and turning right before the alarm was going to trigger it early. That's good to see. Not as much slumbering sleep as the last couple of days, so that stands to reason. And a lot more dozing. And yet, it's balanced. Love to see it. Alright, 75 million drowsy power. We've got full representation today, so we will have a top belly. Let's see who showed up. Graveler. And that's not new. We got Caterpie hanging out there down below. Meowth, Igglybuff, Caterpie. Comfey, and a new sleep style. Oh, also Venusaur and Togepi. Alright. Happy to get one new sleep style, and happy it's something that is an actual flower event spawn. Venusaur. Floaty, nodding sleep. So, first one, it's stroking the flowers. This one, it's just kind of like passing out. Alright, that takes care of our spawns. Let's see who's hungry. Yes. Okay. Well, as much as I would like a Venusaur, eventually, it's got to be hungry to get that process started. That is a lot of progress. So, this was set up for success, so we can just feed the bonus biscuit. And it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Alright, no, that will do it. Igglybuff's ready to go, but I've got a good one, and I don't need to recruit anything else this week. Alright, 10 diamonds. Yeah, we'll just call it at that. And we'll leave that as the photo. Try to get everyone as much Comfey candy as they want in case they do get a good one. Nice. So probably sometime in the next 2 or 3 weeks finally get that next rank up. Alright, careful Comfey. This one, we've got everything. So it's corn, ginger, and cocoa. I mean, corn across the board would be best, but we do already have a corn specialist, so it's kind of nice that you got one that's got a mix. We can see only one berry, so it doesn't have berry finding S. It's a single Pokemon, so there's no evolution, so it's going to have quick time. It's also got a nice big carry limit. No level up on Energizing Cheer, so it doesn't have a main skill up. Alright, inventory up. I should have seen that coming. Inventory ups, helping speed, energy recovery bonus, and ingredient finder. With ingredient finding down in nature. Everything else was great. that nature is probably going to hamstring it. I think so. I think it's better than the first one that I got, but I don't think it's that much better. Well, see what happens with the calculator's got a saying. Come back and see what happens. Thankfully, it's not offering like an ingredient that I don't have, or it's not really filling a niche that I don't have. So, not that big of a deal. It's just fun since it's part of the event. Some sneaky snacking from the night before. Some more diamonds from today's rewards stamp. Some more sleep points. Okay, so we've got 2 days until that is done. And I can get about half of the Poke Biscuits out of there. We'll see where things are as we're closer. I definitely need to make sure that I replenish the Master Biscuit at the beginning of the month, because I will need that for Entei research. Alright. No additional news. We have been on a streak of a lot of it, so check out the last couple of episodes if you want to see my reactions to it. More than 40? 29. Oh man. So low. Rank up, which is great. Happy to see some. But I'm gonna check in here. It's been really low. Alright. Well, we do have someone that decided that they... I mean, it's less than I expected, but I will get my research ID into today's description. We'll see if I get that filled out. Alright. Anyway, moving on. Let's gather. I don't think I have room to gather, but yeah, I filled up right before the end of the day, so it's been nice to have a nice full grip of ingredients. All right. Nice to get that Dedenne trigger right beforehand. Exactly for that reason. 151,000 dish strength. That feels good. And that'll take us into Master 13. I did not think that I was going to be getting to the same heights that I have earlier on, but it feels good that I'm in a good spot. So now that I've freed up 100 spots, oh, thank you, Venusaur. Everyone getting triggers. That feels great. We got only an actual total net loss of about 20 ingredients. So by the time that I'm actually ready to make, I can probably make lunch again and then stave off dinner and just have a nice full 600 going into next week. But that's cool. I'm excited to just have been topped off. All right, cool. One other thing I did want to circle back on is I did take a look at that Krogunk, and it's so far the best Krogunk that I have found. I thought that the berry finding was going to be kind of impacting its overall rating, but as some of you were nice to point out, and I also had the thought at the same time too, even though it may have that speed of help down, it does have helping speed at 50, so that does help. But the more important bit in there is that with a well-seeded subskill seed, making that ingredient finder S into ingredient finder M takes this from 84 to like 94. So it can certainly help really become a more powerful ingredient collector for that oil. So I think I'm gonna hold on to that one. I've got the seeds to use it, and at some point I really should pop in to do something about it, but wanted to report back. Seems like the Krogunk quest may be at an end. And as far as our Fire Week, while I'm in here, I already have a really good, gotta change the name, but have a really good Cyndaquil. I've already gotten many numbers of really good Charmanders and Charizards. So continue to try to find more, I guess, when Fire Week pops around. But it would also be nice to also get a good Growlithe, because I have not gotten a particularly great one. Oh, some extra sneaky snacking. Alright, cool. But that is what I have for you today. And this, actually, that will end out, because it will flip over at 4 a.m. That'll be the end of Flower Festival. So I'm glad I got another Comfey out of the week. So at least there were 3 seen through there. Congratulations to anyone that got shiny ones. That's fantastic. As well as anyone that got a particularly good one. So, hope you had fun. Since we are still a week out from Fire Week, it will be some time to actually crack into start making progress on a new location, I think. So, tune in tomorrow for some more, and I'll see you back for some more sleep research. But until then, sleep well.